Today I want to ask and answer one simple question. Is Mobilize still any good in today's meta? When we get a new set coming out every couple months, or at this rate, every month, the meta tends to get flooded with a lot of new things, and older archetypes tend to get forgotten. And one of my favorite aggressive archetypes is Mobilize. So today I want to take Mobilize out onto the arena ladder and see if this deck is still good enough to compete in the current meta. So let's real quickly go over what we're playing with this deck. So we're playing three colors. We're playing full Mardu at this point. So what we want to do is we want to start the game with Stadium Headliner. We're going to move into Voice of Victory or Shocking Sharpshooter on turn 2. And then we're going to end our curve with Anim Pakal or Zurgo Thunder's Decree on turn 3. So it's a very small curve, but our curve is backed up with a lot of burn and a lot of good removal. So we're running 3 copies of Erode, 3 copies of Burst Lightning, 4 Shelter by Ghosts. We have 2 Silverquill Charm. And this one's kind of interesting because this one at instant speed can put 2 +1/+1 counters on one of your creatures. So that can save it from like damage-based removal. It can exile a target creature with power 2 or less, or each opponent loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. So if your opponent is like just down into the red zone, you can pop this off and just steal the game that way. And also we're running 3 copies of Lightning Helix. So another 3 damage, 3 life gain. So the deck has enough life gain to stay in the battle against other aggressive decks, enough removal to get key creatures out of the way so your little guys can run on through, and I really think enough damage, enough reach to just kind of get there. So let's go ahead and take this out onto the ladder, see how well it does, and I will see you guys at the back end of this video with a post-game wrap-up. Okay, so this is a little bit of an awkward hand. We got a lot of land, and Shelter by Ghosts, Voice of Victory, Burst Lightning. So nothing to play turn 1 other than Burst Lightning. So I'm tempted to keep it because I really don't like to mulligan and then potentially just draw nothing good. So we'll keep it and see how well it does. Not having a turn 1 drop is a little iffy, but I think we can make it work. So let's go. Okay, looks like our opponent also mulliganed. Oh, awesome, that's perfect. Okay, so let's drop the Blood Crypt, pay the 2 life, get the Stadium Headliner out there. I'm glad I did not mulligan. Ooh, Tifa, huh? Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Let's go Concealed Courtyard. And then I think we're gonna go Voice of Victory. No attacks. Alright. Make them bigger. Make them bigger. Yeah, we're just going to take the hit. It tramples, so we're just going to take big damage. No big deal. Alright, anywhere else? Cool. Alright, so here's where we're going to start popping off. So, Burst Lightning is going to deal 2 damage right there. And then we're going to Shelter by Ghosts. Target here. It's going to come in. It's going to gobble that up. We're just going to swing on through for a bunch of damage. There we go. Now, the only bad thing is my hand is nothing but land at this point. So I really hope we draw into something good. That's pretty good. Hit 2 life. That's really good. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, remove your blocker. Everybody swings on in. Mouseborne Hydra. Not good. Oh, that works for me though. Alright. Here you go. Go get a land. Yeah, that's game. Not bad, not bad. Not bad, especially for starting the game with so much land. And a 23 land deck, no less. Okay, this is a pretty interesting hand here. We got 3 lands. We do have access to all of our colors. We have 2 Shelter Big Ghosts, Voice of Victory, and Anim Pakal. Pretty decent. No turn 1 play, but we got some pretty strong turn 2 and 3. So we'll keep it. Alright, opponent opens with Temple of Epiphany. So we have an Is It Enjoyer. Alright, let's go Inspiring Vantage. Pass the turn. Alright, Mountain. Let's go Concealed Courtyard. Play Voice of Victory. Slagstorm. Wow. Dropping a Slagstorm for only 1 creature is pretty interesting. Page of Life. Anim Pakal. Oh, I played that wrong. I should have played the Inspiring Vantage. My bad. Weathermaker. The hell is that? Landfall, whenever land you control enters, put a charge counter on this artifact. Tap, add to a mana of any color. Remove 2 charge counters, add 2 colorless. Remove 3 charge counters from this artifact, deal 3 damage to any target. Ooh, that's not good. So yeah. Let's play that. Play Arabella. Next, attack. Stadium Headliner. Go. Another Weathermaker. Interesting. Land. Okay. He's going to sacrifice that land to go and put additional counters on. Okay. Anything else? Northwind Avatar. The hell? What's it going to go get? Oh, I don't get to see, huh? Well, that sucks. Alright, well, let's go ahead and put that on here. Eat that. And put that on here. Eat that. And now we attack. And GG. That was exactly. I mean, I did not math that out either. I just turned them all sideways. Okay, this is a pretty interesting hand. So we got Plains, Inspiring Vantage, and Mountain. So we got 2 of our colors, not all 3, but everything in our hand is either red or white. So I think we keep this. Okay, we're gonna go with the Inspiring Vantage first. Drop a Stadium Headliner. It's an interesting card sleeve. It's like all the Avengers there. Reminds me of the old team-up cards from Overpower. Island. Into Nutrient Block and Indestructible. If they're playing an Indestructible artifact, they might also be playing Zoetic Glyph. Let's see. Mountain. Let's go Arabella. Attacker 2. Okay, it's blue and white. The Mind Stone, okay. Alright, another Inspiring Vantage. Sharpshooter. Next, swing. Arabella is so strong. It's so much damage getting swung around. Case of the Filched Falcon. So this is definitely an artifact build. Castle Doom. Aha. Alright. Let's go Voice of Victory. Okay, now you can't mess with me. Okay, that can only go to a creature's face. Oh. Yeah, the game is over at this point. Because I turn them all sideways and then I throw a Lightning Helix at you. GG. Okay, so this is a pretty cool hand. We've got 2 starting towns and Inspiring Vantage. Zurgo, Headliner, and double Sharpshooter. I think we're going to keep this hand. Really good curve. Pop attribute, okay. Alright, let's go Vantage, Headliner. Starting town, okay. Yeah, I'll block that. I'm more than happy to get that off the table. Jennifer Walters, huh? Alright. Let's go Inspiring Vantage number 2. Shocking Sharpshooter. Okay, they're looking at my creature. Maybe they have some removal for it. Practiced offense. Okay. Yep, not blocking that. Give me the 6. That hurt. Alright, let's go. Starting town. Zurgo. Okay, drop that. Now they're gonna do practice offense again. Oh, now they're playing Spider Manifestation. Okay. Alright, so, wow, I'm drawing all the wrong lands. Let's see. Sharpshooter. Go onto your face. Attack with Zurgo. Big damage. Really? I mean, you could have killed Zurgo right there, but I guess you just didn't have any more gas after that. GG. Okay, this hand looks pretty fun. 3 lands, all 3 of our colors, great. Shelter Big Ghost, 2 Voice of Victory, and a Zurgo. This is definitely a keepable hand. Sterling Gorehound, huh? Okay, haven't seen that in a while. Inspiring Vantage, and we drew our 1-drop. Fantastic. Second Swamp, Paramecia Coloniax. What the hell is that? 1 and a black. Zombie Worm, 2/2. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards. When this creature dies, you may exile it. When you do, put target creature card from your graveyard on top of your library. Wow, that's interesting. So what's in their yard now? Deep Cavern Bat and Baron Helmet. Okay. Weird. Very weird. I like it, though. Let's see. There you go, Voice of Victory. Voice of Victory and no attack. Baron Helmet. Are you sure? I'll take the 1. I don't want to lose my Headliner. Alright, Inspiring Vantage. Let's see here. Let's go with a Shelter by Ghosts right here. Take that. And then we're going to attack with just that. Alright, another Headliner. I think we'll play a Zurgo next turn. Bitter Triumph, huh? Oh, he's paying it. Alright. Coming at me, huh? No blocks. Alright, what's here? We're gonna Godless Shrine, pay 2 life. We're gonna go Zurgo. We're also going to Erode the Baron. You can go get a land. Okay, now we attack. Boom. And done. But this time we get to keep our guys. Pox Plague! I was not expecting that. Sacrifice 4 permanents I control. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was not expecting Pox Plague. Alright. Voice of Victory. Boy, you're not expecting me to bounce back? That was a very risky Pox Plague. Okay, and we are at the post-game wrap-up, and the answer to the question is yes. Mardu Mobilize is still pretty good, at least in best of 1. We still have to see if this deck does well in best of 3, but in best of 1, this deck is still very good, holds it very well against a lot of the other decks in the format. Weak spots are definitely board wipes, but this deck has enough burn in it that if you do get wiped early, you can still bounce back and win the game with your Burst Lightning, your Silverquill Charm, your Shocking Sharpshooters with extra creatures, your Lightning Helix. You got plenty of burn to help you cross the finish line if you do get wiped. So you don't just outright lose to a board wipe, unlike other aggro decks. So you do have quite a lot of options there. Secondly, I am loving the Mardu version because Zurgo's ability to keep your little guys on the table is fantastic. I absolutely love drawing this card and keeping my little guys. Aside from that, Arabella, I had forgotten just how good this card is. Like, once you go wide enough, this card can end the game on its own. Shocking Sharpshooter, fantastic card, works really well with Arabella. Stadium Headliner, like, this deck is solid. It's really solid. So, like, I'm really surprised there aren't more people on the ladder right now playing this deck, but honestly, I think I kind of answered my own question at the beginning of this video. With new sets coming out every, at this point, every 8 weeks, older decks get forgotten really easily. Old decks that are still really good and can beat up on these newer decks. Especially if you've been playing with these older decks for a while and you have the reps in, you have the experience that you know your deck inside and out. And that's very important. It's honestly more important than any amount of net decking that you can do. Getting in the reps and getting the experience with your deck so you know it inside and out cannot be understated. It is extremely important. So there we go. That's the deck. I am really enjoying this, and honestly, after I get done recording this, I think I'm going to go play a few more games before bed. So if you want to check it out yourself, deck list in the description box down below. Take it out for a spin, see if you can do better. And until next time, take care of yourselves.